I'm Barb Peterson, and I have been attending Nativity since 2011. And my wife and I got married at Nativity on our 23rd anniversary, and that was in 2017. We attend here with our two boys, Micah and Eric, and have always felt welcomed and included in Nativity and in the community that we have here. I joined the Nativity core team because it's a real important value for me that all people are welcome and included in church. I've been a Christian, I've been a follower of Christ basically all my life. When I came out, I realized that many people had been alienated by the church, and it broke my heart because I believed in Jesus Christ and I also wanted to be who I am. And so I want Nativity to be that welcoming and to be openly welcoming as a RIC church. Queer is a great word. It's a synonym for not straight. So queer is this umbrella term that includes everyone who doesn't see themselves as heteronormative or heterosexual. So regardless of a person's sexual orientation or their gender identity. And so there's a certain amount of vagueness or bigness to the word queer, and that's intentional because it is so inclusive and meant to be a word that creates acceptance. Queer used to be very derogatory. When I was growing up, and maybe when many people were growing up, the word queer was a slur. And it was actually intended to push people away and to discriminate against people. And that slur was really born out of hatred and misunderstanding and a lack of inclusivity, right? It's exclusive. Well, the LGBTQI community took back the term queer a couple decades ago, and really turned it on its head, and used the term as a statement of solidarity and of inclusivity and welcoming, which is completely opposite from the derogatory term of queer. So today, the word queer actually creates space for anyone who doesn't see themselves in the heteronormative world or in the straight world. And this inclusive term is welcoming and allows everyone in all of their differences to celebrate those differences. Nativity has a few book groups going on. And one of the books that some of the book groups have been reading is Outside the Lines by Mihi Kim Court. And if it's all right, I'd just like to read a couple of excerpts because the title of the book is Outside the Lines, How Embracing Queerness Will Transform Your Faith. One of the things that Mihi says is, a queer spirituality is about both hospitality and solidarity. One is not found without the other, because once we truly make space for each other, we are bound up in each other. And then the second quote that Mihi writes is one that I love and gives me hope about Nativity and becoming a Reconciling in Christ church. So a queer spirituality is capricious and abundant in its confessional and creedal expressions of love, faith, and hope. When it comes to church, this means that there's more than enough room around the table, in the pew, in front and within the hallowed walls, and even in the pulpit, for you, for me, for all of us. And we're called out, and we're called in, and we're called to be together. That's the essence of queerness, is that all are welcome, all are included, and there's enough room for everyone. Let's keep the conversation going.